Everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth. Me, BANTO, so back here, and today we're gonna be naming one new person. So the person that's gonna be joining us today is gonna be Insanity. So Lauren Pap here, that's gonna be your character. Hope you're gonna be happy with being an insane farmer. I think that's gonna be awesome. So what we're gonna start with doing today is that I did design this one, and as you guys said, we probably should add some roads and stuff to this to make it look a little bit more beautiful, because it do have a lot of things going on, but it still looks a little bit naked. If I did have a cafe mod, I would definitely add a well to this, because that would look beautiful. But I'm gonna put to build this as the first thing we do. And after this is like done and it's starting to build, then we can add a road. And the reason we're doing that, because if we add a road, it's gonna become the same part of the building, which isn't really a problem. But the thing is that if you place these objects out, and then you connect like a new building to a building and it become the same building, it often do remove these things, which I don't know why, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna get some road to go into this little farming area. So I'm gonna go pretty basic, I think, and go up here. I have a few ideas for how I would do this. We're gonna have a road to each house, of course. I have one road that goes to this one, and then we could kind of do like that to that one. I'm not sure if that's what we're looking for. But we definitely want to have a road that goes in here to our little place where the shepherd is going to be having maybe some sheep later on. That's going to be good. And then we need another road to go up to this house over here. And I'm just going to keep like one block here of grass, because I just think that probably can look pretty good. Another idea I had was to actually go like this, cover this entire area with kind of dirt. That could be kind of good. I'm not sure what you guys think about it. You maybe like how that looks. I think it looks pretty nice, and I would say it's pretty common for like a farm place to have these like dirt patches close to the house outside. You normally don't have too much grass if it's like a real farm with a lot of animals. So I think that's gonna do pretty good. Some other things I would like to do is to add some stuff to beautify it, like some bushes, maybe outside here, maybe along this one. That's all good. We're gonna wait with the building the road. We might be adding a couple of things here. I was even thinking that maybe this fence should go all the way out here, connect with the stone one. Not sure what you guys think, if we should do that or not. That's that for that. And another thing we're doing right now is we're really trying hard to get some of these flowers going, because we really need those for getting herbalists going. And I thought I would bug first with the better storage. Seems like it isn't, so it should be working fine to craft this herbalist stuff, but it's a really like important stuff we need to get so we can get a healer going. So it's super important, pretty much the most important thing for now. And since the last time, I've been designing a couple of new things for our town that we might be using. So we're gonna start up first with this building. So this is a house I made. This was from the beginning. It was supposed to be part of a big castle, so this would just be like a tiny part of it. I might still do that idea, we'll see. But this was one thing I designed. I named it Royal Keep for now. I think it looks pretty interesting. Kind of looks like a church, a wizard house, kind of. A little wizard hat on top. So I'm just gonna put it out so you guys can see it a little bit better. I'm really looking forward to do more of these designs here, because it's pretty interesting. Windows popping out. The house is even shocked. I got some nice storage under here, and we got some dining in here, a little bit storage more, and more storage here, and then you can go this way, which was pretty fun to do for this kind of wizard tower thing, that I made a little bit of a curvy stair to go up like that and turn a bit. And then inside here it's pretty empty actually, but you can also go from here up to this, which is like, for now at least, it's like the royal bedroom pretty much. Got some candles and some good beds. And up here we can also get to the top through a ladder that we will be adding once the building is done. So I think it ended up pretty nice. Let me know what you think about this house. Another one that I made, which we're probably going to be using maybe pretty soon, maybe actually very soon, is this thing. This is the other thing I made. This is a pretty enormous gate that I made. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the windows here. I didn't find anywhere that was really fitting. I might be looking for a mod to get some better windows. But we do have these open things here, which I've done some texture to make them pop out a little bit more. And then we have, so we can open this and close it. You can't actually do that, but it's the idea at least. So that would be like, you know, the passage to get into the main city. And these walls are a lot taller than my normal walls. Normally I go around this size, but I felt like maybe we should do something more majestic, something bigger, something giant, something amazing. And I also did walls to accompany this gate, of course. So this is the wall, pretty basic, not so big. And the thing is that if we want to make this look even cooler, I just was thinking about that right now. We can have different heights on the walls. So for example, let's say we put one wall here, and then we make a wall that looks exactly pretty much like this one, but it's half the height pretty much, or something like that. It will be like sloping down with some stairs going down on another wall, and then it goes to maybe a little bit higher again when you reach a tower or something. So let me know what you guys think about that idea. I felt like I wanted to try some bigger walls, because I want to make them look really majestic, really big, really powerful, starting with these normal heighted walls, because these are like shorter than houses. Like this house is taller. This wall is actually, for the first time ever, pretty much taller than, for example, this building. This is kind of high, this building, but not as high as the gate. Let me know what you think about that. Trying to go for the same theme as we got for the border hall in here in the back. I really want to make a cool, majestic, powerful looking kingdom. So I guess what we could do would be to maybe already remove parts of this wall, or we can add it behind it. The idea I have a little bit for the wall is to, instead of having it straight like this later on, is to actually have it like it goes here, then when it's reached about this point it turns and goes down here. And the reason for that is that, like I said before, it's good to have like a different position when you're shooting an enemy. So if we have it here instead, we have like the gate down here in its turn, that means that the archers, hopefully, it might be too far up, hopefully they can be shooting from this direction and this direction, just rain down arrows on enemies, while we're like standing safe behind the walls. We'll however be able to run through the gate because we don't have a door, so maybe in the future we'll get these real gates that can open and close. I know they do have some work in progress for gates that is actually possible to go up and down. Kind of big, not as big as this gate is. It's a nice welcoming thing. They did show that on a live stream recently where they showed some new creatures, some enemies, some animals, and it looks really awesome. Hope you guys can look forward to that. I really personally do look forward to that a lot. Okay, so food is not going too good. What are we growing? Is this corn, if I remember right? Yeah, we got some corn going. We might need more farmers. We have 3 farmers. But since we're using this mod here, Never Furrow Fields, we're probably gonna need more. We're gonna need some more wood. We need to chop that down and probably need to go in here. It looks like we need some people to actually do a little bit of mining. I'm gonna go a little bit to the sides here, like that. And we might do some storage in here later, we will see about that. But let's check our resources. How much stone? Okay, we need more stone, we need more wood. We're low on both of those resources. This wall we already made has costed kind of a lot, but we will get it back. Like when we destroy it, we'll actually get back some of that wood, so that's gonna be pretty nice. So my biggest hope for now is that we will get this flower grown soon. It's like the most important thing we really need to get going now. So once these are grown, we can promote one of our Hearthlings to be an herbalist, and later on a cleric that will go around town and heal our people, and that's gonna help so much. But let's see here with a little bit maybe with the gate. Am I gonna destroy one of these? Even though I like built it so recently, I'm gonna destroy this outer wall. So like I said, we will get back a little bit of wood for that. So now we only have one entrance, which is what I decided later on that I felt like that would maybe be the best way. Oh, okay, so they want 14 wooden doors and we get 1 iron helm. That's a pretty good trade in the beginning of the game because we don't have a blacksmith. We have 3 days to do that, so let's make sure we are crafting that, because that would be a big buff for us soldiers. So we need 15 of these. Oh wow, the queue is pretty full though. See if we can remove something, some weaver spindle. We don't need that right now maybe. And then let's queue up like 20 of those. Gonna be a bit overkill, but like when you get missions, I have to say like get more than what a mission is for. If it's like a building resource, something that you might be using for a different house, feels like that's like the safest way to do it. Yeah, Bao, level 5 carpenter. The carpenter can now craft items of excellent quality and will make fine quality items more often. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. The problem is that they don't use like those good items if you have designed a house for the bad items or the normal ones, the standard. So that's a little bit interesting. I wish there were a possibility, like let's say you click this house and then with a little button here like upgrade this house to fine quality items. Like every time when you have like fine quality items, you replace those things with the better ones. Either forever or just until you don't have any more to replace there. I think that would be really useful. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's see maybe if we can play around with this gate a little bit. I wanna probably chop down a few trees. We do need some wood. And also do need some space around here. Getting that wall early on is probably gonna be pretty useful. But something we should also do is of course to get some normal housing going. And I've been thinking if we should do a few more like smaller houses here around the farm. I think that could be quite nice. One thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna add in one more farm. Give my farms even more work to do. But I'm gonna add it there just so I can remember like where I'm gonna put a road, because I want this road to go out here. We're gonna extend this road and go around this one. So we want to be able to go from this farmhouse directly to this farm. And we could connect it maybe down there. I'm not sure if I want to do that. We could do a tiny little turn thing, which I'm a big noob on doing. But it's gonna look pretty interesting. So we're going down like that, and then we're gonna connect it to this one. See how we do that. This road will be 2 blocks, this one will go from 3. So I think that's gonna be a pretty nice turn. That's gonna make it look a little bit more interesting. So we'll make this road here 3 instead. That's gonna make it all look better. Probably in one more farm plot here. And some farm buildings. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We got some invaders. Wow, a giant wolf. We maybe should promote someone. Let's see who could become a temporary soldier at least. Selene Tenter could probably become an soldier for a while. Been it before, so she should be ready. I'm not sure, maybe we should even get another one. I think that's the best. Let's go for 4 soldiers just for now. We should rally everyone else to get ready for battle. He's gonna come, we should be ready with everyone. Let's go here, let's go. Big bad bean wolf, we're gonna take you out, man. Don't stand a chance against Helm's Banto. He's quite powerful, I must say. Go back with Granger Klutz a bit. Here we go. Aggro a bit. We won the battle, awesome. We defeated the giant wolf. That's nice. Okay, so I put to build this road as well. It's gonna be, wow, we're really out of wood. Okay, Selene Tenter, you're gonna be back to be a worker. The reason why we switch around is because we have a lot of work to do. So we gotta be sure that we keep enough workers. We don't need warriors for the battles. Also, we gotta make sure we get the workers to be building and stuff and chopping trees. So I'm gonna remove like 2 people. I don't want these 2 guys to be building anything. They still do ladder for some reason, but I don't want them to like build houses. I want them to go around, chop down trees and mine and whatever other stuff they might need to do, hauling some stuff maybe. And what I found sometimes is also that it can be good to remove like the carpenter from doing building, the mason as well, because I noticed sometimes they go and prefer building over actually crafting the things they need to craft. So sometimes I remove that and it feels like it sometimes actually speed up the game a bit more, because then they can focus on crafting, and if you need to gather some materials out in wilderness, they will go do that, and the other workers can be doing the normal building. We're getting a little bit of wood here. It's gonna be a lot to collect. We should get some stuff so we can do some good trading. We don't have too powerful trading for the moment. The way we're going to get that is with another one of these plots we can do it this side. And that one is gonna grow some silkweed. And with the silkweed we're gonna produce some nice healing stuff, but we're also gonna get a lot of good trading goods. So one of them is gonna be the wall-mounted tapestry. It's a really good amount of money. and it only costs like 4 fibers. I think the normal standard painting you get like 32 gold, and the really good ones I think you got over 100 of them, so they're really useful, very powerful, good trading. Trading saves so much time, so never underestimate trading in this game. Because that means that instead of going around looting 100 wood, you can just buy 100 wood and it will be dropped at your flag. So I guess having the flag at a really good storage location is also very good, which I don't have. So probably should move that. Let's move it down here, so that will be right next to the stockpile instead. And let's move the campfire as well. Because that way they will drop all the wood here that we buy and just drop it over here, for example. And later on we might even put it inside like a nice storage house. Could be pretty awesome. So I think we gotta wait a little bit with the walls. It's like we have to make sure our current building is going as it should. Let's see if we maybe collected some flowers. I do see our farmers is here collecting. Elver and Nick is collecting some flowers. Finally, is not only having conversations, so that's good, Nick. Good boy. Let's see here, our carpenter. This one should actually be above the doors. It looks like we maybe haven't put this in storage yet. I thought we were buying with it before, but it seems like it isn't. We should be seeing this crafted hopefully pretty soon. Guys, we get a daily update again? No! That's pretty close. But yeah, drop name requests, guys. So once we get more Hearthlings, our name probably gonna be like 1 Hearthling per episode now, since we have less names to be naming. Always drop your names in the comments. I'll go through them, I put them in a randomizer. The randomizer selects one of you guys' names, so I do not have any impact on whoever gets selected. The randomizer does it all. Power to that little website. We got Rufus Garrow here, that's pretty cool, so we can buy some stone from him, so we don't have to mine all and every single stone. That should be good. We see them dropped here, really close to the stockpile, should be really awesome. An armed goblin! Send our troops. Let's go! Now they're going for a carpenter. We should arrive before he goes to them. There we go, smash him. Oh, he's trying to steal something? Little green skin, why is he trying to steal? What is this? Wool? Steal my cloth. Got him! Grangy level 1. Grangy level 3 footman, awesome. Oh, he gets power spike, like a double damage ability. Marianne Stroden level 3 mason. Congratulations. Nick is level 2 farmer, so I guess you haven't been talking too much lately. Been working instead, awesome. So it feels like we should be seeing some of these flowers pretty soon. I hope they're not eating the flowers. I think they're just not like in the stockpile. So I guess something we could do to get the flowers a little bit easier and prioritize it would be to do like the same thing we did with this one. So we get a wooden supply rack, and with this one they always try to prioritize to fill them up. So if we place like one of those out, if I do have one, I can set that one up to collect flowers instead. But it doesn't look like we have one, so I'm gonna have to go and make one. We should be able also to make it with the mason. Okay, we're very low on stone, so forget that. So we're gonna go with this one. We're actually gonna craft like 3 of those. I think it's gonna be worth to do that. Looks like our carpenter already did all of the doors, so we should be having 2 more days pretty much. We're pretty much done with that, that's cool. Let's see when we get these new storage containers from the carpenter. We're just gonna go and have some herbs in that one. Oh nice, we got a fine one. Okay, so let's take this one and we're gonna drop it here. But these are really useful, like I said, they're really useful. Because that will always try to prioritize to keep that one filled up. This one, they like doesn't have as much priority as these ones. Okay, there we go. So we wanna have some flowers. Bright bell, the only one we got. So we should hopefully see some of that filling up pretty soon. Sand level 2 farmer, awesome. So there we go. The Len Tenter brought over a lot of flowers, look at that. That's a lot of these small things that we can actually see that they put them there, it's so amazing. That's a tiny little visual thing, but those tiny things really makes it all so much better. So now we can make the herbalist staff. Awesome. That's like was one of my really like early on goals, because getting a healer is like one of the most important things on the list that you should be doing. There we go. We should have herbalist staff, and we're gonna promote one of our workers to be an healer. I'm gonna make a Matamus. You're gonna be my healer because you wanted to be a cleric, so I'm gonna make sure I try to fulfill that. So you guys who have a name in the game, if I forget like the request you had, or you think I did it wrong, let me know and I will try to get you to the profession you wanted to be. I'm not gonna be able to fulfill all of them because we still gotta make a working colony going on here. Working kingdom. That's important. Got some goblins. Let's go for this guy. That should be the bad guy. Aki the Earnest. So let's go for him first. So now that we got the Matamus as a herbalist, we should be starting to craft a lot of healing stuff. Last little goblin trying to sneak away. Take my flowers. Oh, he took one of my doors. I have that door for a mission, man. I'll take my doors. That's good. So we're gonna make some herbalist workbenches. I'm gonna put it right next to where we got the flowers. The herbalist gonna use a lot of those. We're gonna make a herbalist lab. I guess we can make a gardener bench as well. This one's gonna be queued up, 2 of them, later on, and then we're gonna maintain a couple of small healing tonics, like 15 of those, and then we're gonna maintain, let's say, like 10 of these. We can make some storage. I'd like to make a few of those. That will also give a little bit of XP. Let's make 8 of those. Well, these are pretty cool, so let's make a couple of those. These are quite nice as well. Little gardening for our herbalist. Those should be part of the mod Home Sweet Home. You can download that in the video description. A really good, awesome, beautiful mod for decoration. Pretty much every profession is getting new decorations. Like this large herb case, looking really cool. Okay, so let's get out the workbench. I'm gonna put it here. I might do another one of these with silkweed on it. That's so we make sure we always try to fill them up. And it's kind of good like that these are not as big a storage as these ones. Might be think like, oh, it's only 12. But the good thing with this, I think that is that you can't have too much, so you won't prioritize that one for too long, because if they would prioritize them all the time, they wouldn't have time to do like normal building. Nice, we beat the daily goal. Shell Pounder has joined us. Awesome, another girl joins. Ooh, look at that. Hot-headed, 6 mind, 5 body and 5 spirit. A pretty awesome person. So guys, this is gonna be it for today. Leave name request if you want to name a Hearthling, and I will add them to my list. And thanks for watching today, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like on the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching today's episode, and see you guys soon again. Take care, have a great day.